Now, for us to be able to solve all the emotional, thoughtful, feeling related, and mental health related problems that we're experiencing, there is some preliminary work, some things and problems we need to solve before going into and diving deeper into basic and fundamental solutions. First off, recognition. Failing to recognize what we want. This is related to goal setting and planning. When we don't know what we want, we oftentimes feel lost. So you need to actually know what you want and what you're aiming for in order for you to go towards it. Procrastination is another problem that we need to solve, and the word says it all. When we procrastinate, we find ourselves cramming stuff up, and when we have a lot to do, we find ourselves falling down into this huge amount of pressure and stress, which oftentimes can lead to a lot of problems. Interest is another problem. Lack of interest in what we want to do. When we're not happy about what we're doing, where we're not interested about what we're doing, we usually find ourselves forcing ourselves to do whatever we have to do. And oftentimes, this would cause a lot of stress, a lot of depression, anger, and frustration. So you need to be able to be interested in what you're doing. And if you're not interested in what you're currently doing, find a way to make yourself interested or find something else that's similar but that would keep you interested. Moreover, blame. When we keep blaming other people, other factors, and ourselves to different problems we're experiencing, we oftentimes feel and find ourselves helpless when it comes to these problems. And when we feel helpless, when we feel like we're not in control, it is hard for us to be able to actually control and overcome those problems. Also, 4 other things we're going to talk about. First, wishing. There's a huge difference between wish and will. You need to stop wishing for things to happen and say, I will, and I need to do something. When you change your wish to will, you are taking the first step into executing a healthier life. You're taking the first step into executing what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Second off, organized. Stay organized at all costs. When you're organized, everything is clear, everything is straight up ahead of you. You'll be able to avoid procrastination more because you're organized, and everything will make sense in front of you. You will avoid uncertainty, you will not feel pressured, and you will not feel lost. Third, criticism. Whether you criticize yourself or you get criticized, try as much as possible to liberate yourself from opinions and from criticism around you, because it can and will bring you down. And lastly, stop looking for shortcuts. If you think you're going to be able to treat yourself and overcome whatever you're experiencing in a day or a week or a month, it might be possible. But stop looking for a shortcut and work on a long-term plan. Instead of trying to improve 100% in a week, try to improve 1% a day and see how you feel in 100 days. Try to improve 1% every couple days and see how you feel almost in a year. You will feel a whole lot different. Just because you did not choose a shortcut, you're not overwhelming yourself with the amount of things you need to do, and you will find yourself getting to where you want to be bit by bit.